Yo,
I can't
I,
believe we're finally here.
yo, for real. Like, I didn't think we were gonna get it this quick, though. I really didn't. Like,
Same, same.
and we talked about that. We talked about this before. Like, I thought we were gonna get Gear 5 like December, like literally December, or like next year, because you know how Toei do with they pull stuff sometimes. But we're
Yeah, yeah.
getting it in August, and we got a whole trailer and all that for it,
Oh
bro.
yeah, which was I don't even remember the last time an anime actually did that.
No, I don't remember either. Even with Dragon Ball Super when they, when they had
Oh,
the Jiren
what
thing,
what
they never did that, from what I
what
remember.
was it you that said when they used to show the Goku transformation on Toonami? Was that was you, right?
I
Or
think,
back in the day?
yeah. Oh yeah. I think we talked about that on Saiyans Corner. I think.
I think so too.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember they did that back in the day, but like they've never done that since then. So it's just wild that we're getting this like now. But let me ask you something though, real quick though. Do you think that we're gonna get? Do you think that Toonami's gonna get this? Is gonna air that episode too?
Shit, because I know the English dub is pretty far into Wano.
Right. So I do you think they would just? Do you think they did an episode like ahead in advance?
Well, I don't know.
Because that'd be kind of
That would be
that's
interesting
what
if
I'm
they did.
right. Because that would be wild. Because they never done anything like that before. And
If
if
I
they want
remember
to really push
correctly,
this,
they just crossed episode 1,000, the English
oh,
dub.
like literally just crossed it.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Damn, I be forgetting how far the dub is, bro. Because
I forget sometimes they're even that far now.
that's true too. That's true
Because
too.
last I remember they were in Whole Cake.
Right. And they literally done all of one, which is
The
crazy.
fact that they're literally almost 70 episodes behind is crazy.
It's crazy. I haven't seen Kaido. I don't know what Kaido even sounds like in the dub. Honestly.
You're right. I haven't even, because honestly, I do not like the dub of One Piece.
Right. So I really don't watch it. That's something that I could watch some with
Like
no problem.
if it's on Cartoon Network at the time and I got nothing else on, I'll put it on just for background noise
Right.
and stuff.
Right. But other than that, like I don't know what they got for Luffy's dub. I feel like
I'm watching One Piece Z, bro. What are you talking
word.
about?
Jesus Christ. 40 episodes of filler. Insane.
See, that's where one of my gripes with like voice actors, like at least differentiate your voice a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know who's a great example of this? Chris Sabat. Uh
Yes.
the one that plays because he plays multiple people. He plays Vegeta and
Vegeta,
Piccolo.
Piccolo,
And they sound like
Shenron.
the different motherfuckers. They sound different. They sound the same, but it's their mannerisms. Certain things are different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Vegeta, when he sounds like Vegeta, he's like overly hyped, insane,
I
like
am the hype.
the hype.
You know, you know
Green
another
Man,
good
explain.
example. Green Man explain. Jack Black when he did Bowser, like I could
Yeah,
hardly recognize it was Bowser.
yeah, exactly,
Jack Black.
exactly. Yeah, and and then when you get to Piccolo, Piccolo's more calmer. He's cool. He gets mad too, but he's like calmer. He's cool, collected. And
Oh,
Vegeta's more
I better
hot.
get out of here.
Damn it, Nail. So that's the thing. So and I agree with you, Buggy. Like I feel like they need to differentiate. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they've only really done that in certain animes, though. Like
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop, they've done that well. Yu Yu Hakusho, they've done that really, really well. And I think Chris
Speaking of,
Sabat's
Chris
in that
Sabat
one
is all.
too.
Yeah, he's cool with Bara.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I love Chris Sabat a little bit more because he differentiates his voice a lot. Sean Schemmel too, to a certain extent, but I feel like Sabat is a little bit better at that because he's been,
I'm
you
I'm
know.
blanking on the dude's name. I don't remember his first name, but Sinclair. You know who I'm talking. You know who I'm talking about that does Whis.
Oh yes. I forgot his first name too, but yes, I know what you're talking
I
about. Yeah.
That's one of those voice actors I do not mind hearing his voice in different stuff.
No,
Honestly.
I don't. Yeah. And he sounds like I've heard him for like a long time, but I don't think I have. I know I've heard him in certain things recently,
Hmm
but not every single thing.
If I remember, if I remember correctly, wasn't he also a character in Bleach?
He could have been. Hmm. I have to check. I wouldn't be. I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure. I have to look, but I'm pretty sure. Um. Oh, you know what? Too. Bugs. I actually not to talk about it. I actually went to go see Slam Dunk last night. I think I told you,
Oh,
right?
how was that? How was that?
I ain't gonna hold you. Shit was fire, bro. I'm not even gonna
Is it
hold you,
like
bro.
I'm blanking on the name right now, the anime.
Kuroko basketball.
Haiku?
Oh, and that's the thing. I don't really watch basketball anime like that because I thought it was stupid. To be honest with
Mm,
you, because it's different when you're doing it with boxing, but with other
yeah.
sports, it's different. But
You know,
I haven't watched that, so I'm not sure.
it's not that bad once you like actually get into it.
Right, and to be honest with you, when I watched Slam Dunk the movie, I was into it. I was like, yo, because the sound is what got me too.
Mm,
Like the way that they bounce the basketball. And these
yeah,
niggas,
yeah.
they got handles, bro. They got black people handles out here. I don't know who
By
they
the
went
way,
to.
if you guys haven't seen Haiku, go watch that.
All right, I'm gonna watch that too because that movie made me want to watch basketball animes
Because it's funny because one of my friends recommended it to me, and sports animes are not really my type of thing.
now. Right, right,
And just watching basketball and anime is like interesting how they have how their power sets, their moves, when they
right,
do a fadeaway
right.
shot, a pass,
Yeah,
assist. I'm like, damn, okay.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And it's just like the way that the soundboard was, like the way that they dribble the ball, the way that they,
It feels like you're actually at a
right,
watching a
it's you're
basketball
actually
game.
right. And you know how like when you
The
got
sneakers,
shoes on and you
yeah,
like
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like moving, you hear the
Yeah, it's the
like
squeaking.
you hear all of
Yeah,
that shit. And like the moves they were doing, the passes they would do, I was like, oh, okay. And let me tell y'all something. And yes, I know I'm black. I understand this, but I'm not a fan of basketball. Trash! He's not playing! Relax. Relax.
no need to revoke
Um,
his black card. Don't do that.
Yes, don't revoke my black card, please. I still love football. I still love boxing. Basketball was just I never
You know
really
it.
vibe with basketball
You
like
know
that.
what's funny? I'm glad you brought up boxing. I know we're talking about One Piece, but this is boxing hasn't been the same since it was in the 90s, honestly.
No, it wasn't. No, no, and I think the reason for that is because
You don't have
there,
the stars like there was
yeah,
back
like
then.
you used to. Nah,
You
like
had Tyson, Holyfield,
right,
De La Hoya.
Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, I know he's like
Oof.
before that, but still, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, like even Ali and Foreman, and even when you go back, then too, like they had fighters that weren't afraid to get hit like that.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like even now, when you look at Mayweather, now listen, getting hit in boxing is it's a hard thing. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But even with Mayweather, when you look at him, he's like the I think he's like the longest person that had the title or something like that. But he's been a champion for a very long time at that point and didn't have any losses from what I remember.
He's still
And
undefeated.
right, still undefeated. And he had the Philly show, which is like the
Hmm
ultimate guard right here. You know what I'm saying? This is like Sephiroth, the ultimate level. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, and a lot of his fights were boring because all he was doing was really running and blocking and hitting and that's it. But back in the day, you had my Ali was taking
Oh
them
man.
hits, but he was still moving around. You know what I'm saying? Even Tyson. Tyson, the thing that made him so special was that he was knocking dudes out before the first round.
Tyson was dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. Tyson's dangerous. I know Tyson bad.
Especially when he got out of prison.
Right. He was a monster. Well, I feel like when he got out of prison, he got worse. I feel like, but I feel
Dude,
like
he was destroying people when he got out of prison.
I mean, this is true, but but something changed him. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
compared to back
it's
then.
fun. Yeah, it's funny seeing how he is now. Like he's got a TV show on Adult Swim. He's got all this other stuff. his
Right.
own marijuana line. It's
Okay,
crazy.
now for real?
I believe so. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh, all right. My boy Tyson doing his thing. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, see, Tyson is always going to be an icon because he was one of the few heavyweights that was smaller. Because he's 5'9". A lot of
Oh
people
yeah,
don't know
he's
that.
small.
Yeah, he's 5'9". A lot of people don't know that. People think he's 6'2", and me included. I thought he was like 6'2" or something. No, he's 5'9".
What what one of my favorite Tyson lines that I still use to this day. Oh, reports that you have a back injury. Yeah, my back is broken. Well, what is it?
my, my,
Vertebrae?
my back.
Spinal.
I love Tyson, bro. I love him. But yeah,
I love that shit.
I love him, bro. See, one of my
Spinal.
favorite, not in a non-funny way. Like one of my favorite quotes of his was, "Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face." You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite line of his of all time. Because that makes so much sense. And he's not wrong.
It's true though.
It's
It's
not
true.
wrong. Everybody got some plans. So they get knocked the fuck out. Then they're like, whoa, oh, I got to change strategies. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, we haven't really had a boxer like that, like on a Tyson type level. Even Holyfield, for example, even Holyfield, we haven't had a boxer like that, bro. And I haven't watched boxing in a very, very long time, but I still love the sport. I still love the things about it, and I love that it's like, and I think that's what bringing it back to Slam Dunk. I think that's what I liked about this movie too.
Mm,
It's more. It's not even. It's more. It's more the mental than it is the physical, and
yeah.
they showed that in this movie too. You know what I'm saying? You
What
gotta
was it like an
strategize.
hour and some change?
Yeah, it's like almost 2 hours, it flew by for me because I was that heavily like into it. You know, and I also I also like again, and I'm going in this without fully knowing what's going on. I like the fact that anybody that's new to this job, you know, to this series, can watch this and go back and watch the show because again, you don't know what's going on, you don't know the characters like that. They
Yeah.
focus on like two Pacific characters, and they do a lot of flashbacks in the movie, so you can understand where they're coming from and things of that nature. But again, I haven't watched the show, which I will be watching the show after this because that was like a great movie to me. Um, yeah, I had a good time with this movie. I really had a good time. It had that energy into it, like I would get when I watch Hajime no Ippo. It's the same thing here. Like
Mm.
it's the same type of energy that you would get in the sports anime that I'm feeling. So quickly, like as a score, I'd probably give this like a 8.5 out of 10.
Ooh.
Like I would no seriously, like I would suggest people, especially those that love basketball, go watch this movie. Okay, go watch this movie, please, because this is awesome. You know what I mean? Uh, but yeah, yeah, but Bugs, I really think you should check that out, man. I really do.
I have to see what theater has it near me.
I bet when you do, let me know. And that was cool. And that's cool. It was crazy too, because I went with Sam and his friend, and his friend was like, "Yo, this made me want to play 2K right after when I get home." I was like, "Shit, I ain't gonna hold you.
That
I want to play
it
it
did
too,
its
but you
job
know,
then.
again, uh,
It did its job then.
yeah, it really did. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta check this out because this is a certified banger right here. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, wow, we actually got into something that wasn't One Piece related. That's crazy.
What was the theater kind of full or
Well, the one that I went to, yeah, I would say it was full because it was like small, so it wasn't like many people could go in there. But what I saw was full. So
okay.
there's some slam dunk fans out there. There's some basketball anime fans out there. So yeah, man, go check that out. And the rest of y'all, go check this out. This is awesome. Woo! Damn, we went on a. It wasn't a tangent really, but you know, it's anime related. Even though we talked
Had
about
to get
One
it out
Piece.
there. Had to get it out there.
Yeah, yeah, I had to get it out there because it was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So listen, this is the One Piece panel out here. This is the OP boys back in the building. My bad for not doing an introduction. I got so much into the sports anime stuff and the sports stuff. Kind of got into that. My bad. It's tais.worldtv. We back here. Then we got my boy Buggy. the happiness clown out here. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Pretty good in yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's hot as hell, though. It's about to reach like 100 degrees over here,
You don't
brother.
gotta tell me.
Sheesh. It's hot over there too.
I don't go outside.
Damn, you lucky, bro. I gotta go outside too later on too. Oh,
I
it's
try to
gonna be
avoid
crazy.
going outside as much as possible.
Oh, you lucky, you lucky. I gotta my
See, when it
aunt's
gets
birth.
like closer to like fall, like around there is when I was
Yeah, you go outside a little bit. I feel you.
yeah.
I feel you. Now, I've always wanted to go outside. That's been me. I always wanted to go outside and chill. But like, if I'm tired
I
though, I
mean,
stay in the house.
I was the same way when I was younger, but it's too fucking hot out there to do anything.
I hear you. I hear you. Nah, because now it's like it's gonna be in
Yeah,
the
the
90s
the
or something like that today
I
over here.
it's funny because before we started this, I was coming upstairs and I saw the TV in the living room.
Yeah,
It said the heat index for Miami is supposed to be like 100. I'm like, oh, thank God
a
I do not
hundred.
live there.
Jesus,
I could just
100.
imagine. Okay, so those of you that don't know, Miami is very humid and very hot.
I can imagine.
It's I can't deal with it.
I could imagine. And normally that don't bother me, but lately
Oh,
I've been like
dude, and when
exhausted.
and when it rains, even worse. Even worse.
Oh, it gets flooded and stuff.
Besides that, the humidity would just increase even more.
What? Oh no, that's a death trap. I mean, that's a place you would go if you want to go for the weekend or something for a few
That's about
days.
it.
Just
That's about it.
enjoy the beach for a little bit, then go back into the hotel with the air
If the weather
conditions.
lets you enjoy the beach.
Yo, that weather sounds serious though. I ain't gonna hold
Shit.
you.
I traded hurricanes and hot weather for deers and goddamn suburban life over here.
Hey, listen. I mean, is it better?
I prefer this over here, honestly.
I hear that. I hear that. I see. That's the thing with me. I can't stay in the woods for too long. I can't do that. I lose my fucking. I
The
lose my
sad
mind.
the
Like,
sad part is they're building stuff around here, so there's gonna be more people around. So enjoy
uh,
it while we can.
enjoy while you can. There you go. There you go. And speaking of enjoyment, y'all came here for a couple of discussions that we gonna have today. We got two of them happening. We wanted to talk about if it was too soon for Luffy to fight Kaido. That's one. And the other one is our predictions on the fate of Garp. Because as you know, as of 1088, dude is captured by the Blackbeard pirates. Okay? This is in Aokiji. This is serious out here. Now, we don't know what's gonna happen to this dude. Okay? So we're gonna say our predictions, and then we're gonna talk about the Luffy stuff. So, Bugs, Torso, what do you want to talk about first?
Uh, the Garp stuff, because I wanted I wanted to see what the official translation said. If it me,
Oh, you looking it up now?
yeah.
Okay, so while you do that, all right. So we're gonna talk about the Garp thing. So all right, so guys, so for those of you that read 1088, okay, uh, Garp went out like a G. Let me first say that Garp came in this damn island with only his Kobe, Helpamo, Gus, and a few other Marines to break Kobe out. Okay, they broke him out. A war ensued. They trying to get out, but they can't get out because there are too many powerful people at Hashimi. And but Garp is out here taking out legions by himself. Like he's out here destroying cities out here. Okay, even cracked Pizarro's head as you know because his devil fruit is to take control of the island itself. So he cracked Pizarro's like head sculpt. So he did that. And Kobe with the Jason Love special
Oh,
smashed this man's arm too.
the Pink
So
Mamba.
so after that, everybody got off safely. Everybody was cool, but Garp had to stay behind. Okay. It was pretty epic. It was pretty sad too because you see Garp like crying and laughing at the same time, but his tears are frozen
Yeah.
because Kizaru had to. I mean Kizaru. Kiji had to put in that work and put him down for good.
Also, I didn't the first time I read the chapter, I didn't realize the parallels from the very beginning of the chapter to the end where they were talking about saving the young boy and the old
Oh, the
man.
old man.
That's basically what he did at the end.
Yeah, yeah, and I love that Oda put that first. That was the first couple pages of that
It's funny
flashback.
because Roger's base when he first read that he's like, "Oh no, oh no, oh
Yo,
no."
I saw that too. I saw his reaction. I was like, bro, and it didn't dawn on me to put two and two together. It really didn't. It really really didn't. Because I didn't think that they were gonna like really have them. I didn't think Oda would have Garp be left like that. I really
Yeah.
didn't. I didn't.
So it says in the official translation the disappearance of legendary hero Garp.
Right. Right.
So it's not well, I don't remember what the other translation was, but
I,
disappearance as it is right now.
right. So actually, let me look back while I talk. So so right now, Garp has disappeared. Now, it could be that the government is withholding back in line because this is the first time they've done this. So
Oh yeah, we've seen that plenty of times.
right. So we don't know exactly if he disappeared or if he's dead. We don't know. But we did want to talk about like a few possibilities of what could have happened. Actually, let me look this up right now, and it says
I remember
disappearance. Yeah, you were right, Buggy. Disappearance.
somebody said Aokiji did um a Saw thing again.
Oh, the Ice Age.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, what he did with Saul.
yeah.
Uh, I can see that. I can
That's
see that.
one possibility.
That's right. But I don't think he was like fully frozen. Like,
No, it was just
uh,
half of his body.
right, half of his body or something like that. Because you also saw that he was impaled too.
Yep.
I don't know where, but he was impaled by by Key.
Probably where he got stabbed by Shizaru, because that's
So, I mean,
probably
that's
when.
true, right? And I mean, I don't think he hit any vitals when Shiryu hit him. So
I
that kind
mean,
of leads me to believe that maybe
we've
Aokiji
seen
is
that
part
you
of
could get
Sora.
stabbed in One Piece and survive. Well, stabbed in general and survive.
Oh yeah, because dude, like Whitebeard was out here. He got stabbed 46 times, shot at.
Zoro's gotten stabbed, sliced.
Oh yeah, and he still was able to truck and keep it moving. Like I'm like, yo, y'all monsters, bro. Cause
Dude, look what happened to Miwano. He got that freaking scythe through his shoulder blade or whatever, whatever's on his
literally,
shoulder.
literally, that's it. Could have cut his arm off, bro. He was out here rolling, son. I
And then he just
mean,
pulled it out and used it as a weapon.
yo, that's
Gave
why
no
he's the goat.
damn.
That's why he's the goat. He's the goat.
King of hell.
Yeah, anybody gonna fuck with him. That's why I didn't understand why people were saying like, oh, uh, Killer has a chance against Zoro. He was just held back. I said, man, shut up, shut up. No disrespect to y'all Killer fans, but no, ain't no way,
I
ain't no way.
remember one other thing. I don't know if it was said here. Um, Blackbeard could talk to Garp and ask him about God Valley.
You know what? And that's why I think he is alive because he's more valuable alive than dead
Oh
because
yeah.
he's able to speak about certain things. And he knows a lot of shit. But Blackbeard, and I know Blackbeard. Blackbeard will kill you if he has to, if it accomplishes his goal. But,
Yep.
but, if you're useful to him, he'll keep you alive. He kept Kobe alive, you know? Could have killed him right then and there, and he did. Um, actually, I would have loved seeing what Kobe did. I would have loved to see the Blackbeard versus Kobe. I would have loved to see that.
Oh, dude, can you imagine?
I would. Oh my god,
The
I would have
fact that,
loved
the
to see
fact
that
that Kobe had that in his arsenal and we just didn't know
this
about it
whole
now.
time. This whole time, and that's only one of the things we saw him do.
That's right.
I don't
We
even
still
know
don't
what
know
else
if
he can do.
we still don't know if that's Conqueror's coding or just regular armament hockey.
Right. I think even Roger Base said, like, yeah, because even Roger Base wasn't really sure. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I remember that.
I did watch King of Lightning. And I think he said it was like armament hockey, that it wasn't, um, you know, King's hockey. Like, but again, we don't know. We don't really have confirmation because when Garp did it looked a lot like King's hockey. From what
Yeah,
we've seen. So I don't know, but until I'm told I'm wrong, I'm gonna assume that it's King's hockey. That's what
same.
I'm gonna assume. Or some. mixed with armament hockey or something like that. But it's crazy if Kobe does have King's hockey, which is like crazy. But it makes sense because his sense of duty is that strong to
Yep.
where, I think he'd be strong enough to have a King's hockey power at this point. Honestly.
Now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised because he has that ambition from the very beginning of what he wanted to do.
Yeah, so did Luffy. They had both had the same type of uh ambition, just went different directions. That's the thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was King's hockey. I really wouldn't be surprised because, like I said, Kobe has that drive to be the strongest marine. He basically wants to be the pirate king for the marine side, basically.
Yeah, he's making
But
a case
I
for
don't know
himself quick.
nobody as strong as Garp. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like Prime Garp.
Mm.
I don't even think
That,
Prime. I don't even know who could even beat Prime Garp out of the Marines. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. He trained with him, and he's out here with that strength and power too, along with his devil fruit ability. So it's like I don't know. I don't know.
yeah, his we don't know where his roof is as far as where his power is gonna go.
No, we don't. And actually, and let me ask you something real quick too. So let's consider the possibility that he is dead. What do you think will happen
Mm,
when people find that out, especially Luffy?
that's a good question. The world will definitely be shocked.
Yes,
Now, Luffy, that's a good question because we know what happened with Ace.
right,
Look what happened. Look what happened there. I, I don't know. I guess Luffy will go after Blackbeard, and somehow Shanks gets involved because it's not supposed to happen yet.
right.
I don't know. That's the only thing that I could think of.
Okay, because yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the only way that this could happen. I mean,
Especially now, the fact that Luffy's wanted poster is his Nika form now.
right, and that's the thing. We haven't seen Blackbeard talk about this either,
Hmm.
so we don't know what he's thinking. And we haven't seen Luffy like go after Black even since the Ace thing. We saw them scrap with each other real quick
Yeah,
on
real quick in
Impel Down, but
Impel
we
Down.
haven't
Yeah.
seen Luffy go after him. And I don't know if Blackbeard was gonna go after Luffy. I don't know if he meant to go after Law. I wasn't sure, but I mean that should be looked at too. He went after Law. He didn't go after Luffy, and this would have been the perfect time to do it.
Well, from what I remember, it said that he was waiting for either one of them to show up. It just happened to be Law.
Oh, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then my bad. Okay, because I was okay.
It's
So
funny. It's funny because now thinking about it, Law went to go where Blackbeard was at, and Kid went to where
Shanks was
Shanks
that,
was at, and now
and
Luffy's
Luffy was
in.
just went to Egghead. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do? Like, what path would you choose? Either way, it's crazy. Either way,
Now the other question is, how is Law gonna get back into the story?
that's a great question. Or a kid
Because
for that matter.
we know
I
Beppo got away to go get the other people,
right.
the other crewmates.
I wouldn't be surprised if they went at if he tried to get into Luffy contact with Luffy via the Straw Hat fleet.
Mm,
Because remember, they still out there, and we only
yeah.
seen Sai and
Actually, yeah, there's a couple of them nearby because I don't know geography wise where they're at, but
yeah, I don't
yeah,
know. It's
they're
a big ass place. I have no
yeah.
idea. But that's
And
what
then
I'm saying.
you also got the reverse mountain, which way you go, and all this other stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, it's possible that they could run into the Straw Hat fleet. That's possible. And then Law recuperates there with the Straw Hat fleet, and then he goes out on his own and joins with Luffy. Like I see that happening. Oh,
Yeah, because
wait,
he doesn't have a ship. He doesn't have a
right.
ship. How is he
Well,
gonna?
what if he becomes a Straw Hat member?
Hmm. I don't know.
Like part of the main crew member. That's what I'm talking. Like part of the main crew.
Because I do know we need one more member. We're
Right.
missing one more.
Which is sort of Yamato, but she's like a reserve member.
It would be crazy if it was Vivi because she is a member, an honorary member.
Right. She right. And then we got Yamato as well. Because Yamato didn't want to go. And Luffy would have been cool with that. So that would have been
The,
another member. But
see, it made too much sense, and Oda just like said, nah, nah, nah. We'll
yeah,
wait.
because honestly, if she's on that, she's too OP. She's too OP to be on that team. Right now, she's too OP.
The power scaling on that
Yeah,
crew.
because remember, she was stronger than Luffy at one point, bro. Like, you know, she hung in there with Kaido. Like,
Oh
didn't
yeah.
get knocked out. Nothing. Luffy done got knocked out 4 or 5 times by this man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all say what y'all want to say, but I would say that
True.
she's stronger than Luffy. Pre Gear 5, pre Gear 5. I'm saying, um, she is stronger than Luffy. I be honest with you. You know what I mean? So that would have been that would have been she would have been too powerful to be on that team because you already got
I agree.
Sanji, Zoro,
Especially with their
Jinbei.
with their with their power upgrades that they got recently.
Yes, mind you, Jinbei on the team too. Mind
Also, Robin as well too.
you. Oh yeah, shit, Robin too. It's like 6, 8, just 6 months, like 5, 6 months is on the team.
Actually,
This.
Nami in a way too, because she's got Zeus now.
And we're not even gonna talk about Usopp because Usopp been a disappointment to me. I
We
ain't
we,
gonna
we know we know what's happening in Elbaf.
hold you.
We know what's happening there.
I hope he gets his shine, man, because I feel like it's been too long that this kid
You, you
has
you
not
know
done
you
anything.
know you know my thing is at least show him using some of his observation haki. You know what I'm saying? Like we haven't gotten
Yeah,
any,
like we only saw him do it in Dressrosa, and that was it.
and
Like I
yeah
haven't seen him do it since then.
we haven't gotten a single hint of it since then.
Yeah, and I think he did it in the One Piece Red movie, and then that's it.
Yeah, with his dad to take
With
that
his dad,
on that
yeah, and
whatever
that's
I
it.
forgot the name
Like,
of it.
like, come on, like he's capable of more than this. Y'all got him just running away from fights and shit. Like, come on. And that's what and that's the thing I want to see at Egghead too. I want to see, if not that, then Elbap. I want to see him in a fight, a real one-on-one fight. Okay, getting it in, sniper style. Okay, I need to see this. Okay.
Speaking of Egghead, I wanted to talk about what happened at the end of that chapter where we talked about the
Oh,
incident in which Straw
1088.
Hat
Oh,
Luffy, Emperor of the Sea, barricaded himself within future island of Egghead.
yes, yes. Barricaded himself.
Interesting.
Now, what does that mean?
Hmm.
I don't know. I really don't know, and that's the interesting part.
See, and we also we definitely know that Lucci and Kaku are not gonna get another pass on this one.
They're done. Like
Yeah.
y'all messed up too many times, bro. We gotta eliminate y'all too.
Well, remember too, before Lucci got to Egghead, he was questioning about what happened with Lulisha.
Yeah, yeah. And they were like, "Yo, mind your business. Do what you got. Just do what you got to do here." And I think he was part of that too. I think I showed you a picture of that.
I think you did.
Yeah, like I didn't even, and mind you, this was like in chapter 9 or 800 something. They were talking about it, and I was like, "Yo, this is great." And it's crazy. That's the thing with Oda. Like he'll say shit in the background that I won't pay attention to until like later on in the chapter when we're referencing this shit. I'm like, bro, this is why I have to go back and watch the whole goddamn One Piece again. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what that means. That he's barricaded himself. I don't know. I have no clue. This is crazy.
And the other thing too is there's a Blackbeard ship approaching too.
Right. And so it's like, bro, is this the last war? Like, and it's wild that we're gonna get another war
You know,
right after we
I
just left Wano.
I still have a feeling for some reason Dragon's gonna show up in Egghead. Just because Vegapunk told him that he was gonna die. And that's a person the revolutionary could use.
Right. And like we've talked about before, if Luffy were to meet his father, this is the time.
Hmm.
This is the time. We know Luffy ain't gonna give a fuck. We know that, but
It'll definitely move everything forward along in the story way faster if that happens, if
yeah,
that meeting
because
happens.
we're at the final stretch, so it's like I said, now would be the time. I mean, dude hasn't
Yeah.
met his father yet, and we 20 years into the
His,
story.
his his father saved him from
Long
Buggy and
time,
Smoker.
yeah, and we haven't seen nothing about that since then.
Mm-mm.
So this would be like their first time since Logtown that they've
Yo,
actually been together.
yo, what if a crazy storm just comes in through Egghead and is a dragon? What if that happens, bro?
Ooh.
Because we all know he has a weather fruit. We all know it.
And we haven't seen the full extent of it, too.
Nope. Nope.
Damn. So we're gonna have Kizaru, Jay Garcia, right?
Hmm.
Jay Garcia,
A bunch of Navy
bunch of
fleets,
Navy dudes,
battleships,
and this is worse than a Buster Call. This is worse.
and Blackbeard approaching.
And Blackbeard, and the Seraphims.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes, the currently deal with the Seraph.
The
Yo, like what?
Seraphims,
Yo,
the Vegapunks, the CP members that were held hostage. What else is it? Yeah. Oh, Bonnie. That's another thing.
right. And we don't know where Kuma went either, right?
Kuma was climbing the red line
Oh, she
from
was.
what we
Okay,
last
okay.
saw.
So I don't know. Look, the only and this is a prediction that I have at the end of Egghead, because this is the only way I see them getting out of this shit. They got to self-destruct the island.
Oof.
They have to. My
Mm.
prediction that they're gonna self-destruct the island, and that's why they're barricading themselves to give them enough time to set it up and to get them out of there. Because ain't no way they're making out of that without going
What,
through them
damn.
shit. It
What are
ain't
you
no
gonna
way.
do?
It's too many powerful people there.
I wonder if there's any way that Vegapunk could save
My bad.
Punk
Say it again.
Records. I said I was wondering if there's any way Vegapunk could save Punk Records.
I'm sure he got a memory chip. So he got to have a
He
memory
has
card,
to,
bro.
yeah.
He
He
has
has
to.
to have a backup for
Like PlayStation 2 memory card. He has to.
that.
He has to. He has to. Too smart for that. He has to. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way.
He's got to have a backup plan for
Yeah.
that.
Cause like I said, like the only thing I could really see them doing is destroying the damn island. That's the only thing I can see them doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So it's just. I mean, other than that, it's just like you know, uh,
It's crazy.
because it's too many powerful people there. You got too
Oh yeah.
many of them out
Oh yeah.
there, and it's just like, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. Just destroy the island. This is what
And
you
the,
got
and
to
and the,
do,
and the and the thing too is we don't know what Blackbeard members are on that ship.
right? I don't even know if that's him himself. I don't know. I don't think it is because it's too many powerful people for him to deal with. I'm not even gonna hold you, especially after I didn't see what he kind of can do. And again, we might not have seen his full power yet, but I haven't seen him like really go havoc.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So I don't think he's on that ship. I don't think so. Well, wait. Well, actually, wait. You know what? It might be possible because he just defeated Law,
Mm.
and he'd be on his way back to the island. So what if he got there like by mistake?
That would be interesting.
Just like on his way, he's just like, oh, what's going on here? Let me see. Let me pull up real quick. Oh shit! There's a
and
lot of Navy
and
dudes
and
here. Let me
and
get out of here.
send Lafitte into espionage.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I don't know which one of his subordinates would be in the espionage game,
Because
except
we
for the
know
Joker one.
it's definitely Katarina Devon that's there.
That's the Joker one, right?
That's the one that could the nine tailed
Oh
one.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
got you. I mean, maybe.
I say Luffy because we didn't see Luffy when he was fighting Law,
Right.
and we didn't see him at Hachinosu.
Right. So that's what I'm
But
saying. Right.
I don't know what other members would be on that ship.
I don't know either. I mean, 'cause I know Burgess was on that too. I think.
Oh, he was with Blackbeard.
Yeah, because he chucked the mountain right at Law or some
He
shit.
chucked the whole ass mountain
The
at Law.
whole ass. Yo, this nigga chucked the whole mountain, bro. Like it was a softball, bro. Like, hey, catch this, bro. And he never had a devil fruit before then, right?
No.
Which is crazy. This nigga was strong without the devil fruit, bro. Insane. Insane, bro. Insane. Insane. Uh, um, I mean, yeah. Just going back to Garp though, like that's the only things I could really see. I really see him being alive more than anything else. I did hear from somebody, I think it was Roger Base, that they think that he would go like Luffy will find out that this happened and he'll go and rescue Garp.
I could see that.
Right. But my only issue with that is that's another war. Because
Basically.
I just can't see Luffy going there without a fight. I can't see that. With just his crew and mind you, there's like thousands of pirates on that island, and they got to deal with Pizarro. Now I don't know if Pizarro's still in the picture because he got busted up.
Well, they're also gonna find out what happened to Law and Kid.
Right. So I I don't even know if they'll find out at the same time
Mm.
because I know they didn't get no what's the thingy, the bird that gives
News
them the
coup?
news.
Yeah. News
They haven't
coup.
gotten that in a while, so I don't know if we're even gonna get that at this point. I
Well,
don't
we
know if
got
you're
it
gonna
right
find out
after.
at the same time. That's the
We got
thing.
the news coup after Wano, but we haven't gotten another one since.
Yeah, because of the bounties. I remember
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
other aside from that, he hasn't gotten anything after that since he's been Egghead. So there's
Hmm.
that too. Mm. There's so many developments here that I don't know where this is gonna go. That's the great
All I know is next week we're gonna be eating. That's all I
part.
know.
Ooh. No, wait, does the One Piece anime come back this week or next week?
This week.
It is this week. Okay, I gotta do another reaction. Okay, because I think this is when Kaido kind of like a sore loser. And he just start wilding
This
out.
destroys the CP0
Yo,
guy.
he's like, yo, he's the hero of the Marines, bro. What do you mean? This man is a
MVP.
hero.
MVP.
Yo, just.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. If it wasn't for him, Gear 5 wouldn't have happened.
I mean, that's why he's the hero of the Marines, bro. This man did his job to the utmost degree. Like, if it was me, I would have been like, fuck y'all. Thank you. I want to get. Hey, he said it too. He was like, "Yo, y'all want to be getting between these monsters?
Yeah, you want me to disturb their fight? You
Hell
crazy?
no, y'all walling." And then as soon as he said, "Yo, this is coming from the big. This is coming from the elders, bro." I don't know. Now you can say no if you want to, but you know how they rock, especially with that Prince thing up there, the creepy little thing. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is up with him. So I don't know if you want to deal with that or you want to deal with this. Your decision. Shit. I ain't gonna deal with
She.
that. You want me to deal with the elders and they fucking zoning? I don't know, devil fruit type motherfuckers. Nah, we. So I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm excited because then after that has to be Gear 5, then right?
Yeah,
Has to
next
be.
week. Next week.
See, that's the thing. I don't know. See, that's the thing, guys. We're trying to do a reaction for you guys, but I know they're gonna give us a problem. I just something tells me they're gonna give us a
Yeah.
problem. The only well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
You'd have to edit it to hell to like have.
Right. But it's gonna be live though. That's the thing.
Mm.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Um. Because if worst come to worst, I'll just record it and then just post it for you guys. I just might just do that if
That
anything.
sounds good.
Yeah, I might just do that if that don't work out. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. Ooh, all right. So, Bugs, you still want to hang on a little bit, or you want to get out of here?
I'm gonna head out.
You gonna head out?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right, man. It was good to see you, man. I'll check you out a little bit. All right.
Go watch Barbie and Oppenheimer. Apparently, it has the second best pre-sales for this following week, which is
Which is
crazy.
insane. It did better than the Flash, bro.
I'm not
Insane.
gonna lie, I kind of do want to watch Oppenheimer again. So
I
there's
haven't even
that.
watched it
All
yet.
right,
I haven't even watched it yet,
go.
bro.
Gotta watch it, man. Gotta
Yeah, I'm gonna
watch it.
watch it, bro. But yeah, get out of here, man. I know you're tired. Get out of
All
here, bro.
right,
Thanks for
enjoy.
coming through, bro. Later.
No problem.
All right, guys. So my boy had to leave. He had a very strenuous work day, so he's out of here. Now you with this ugly mug right here, and I wanted to talk about real quick. Luffy. I wanted to talk about was it too soon for Luffy to fight Kaido? Honestly, in my opinion, and guys, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. But in my opinion, I feel like it was very soon for Luffy to fight Kaido. Now, you got to look at this from this perspective. Luffy has only had 2 years of learning what he needed to learn in the new world, thanks to Rayleigh. He learned about haki. Well, mostly he really learned about haki. And he was able to incorporate his haki into his attacks now, such as Gear 4. You know what I'm saying? And he was able to mix Gear 2 and Gear 3 together. And put haki in those attacks as well. So he did improve a lot. But mind you, there were still monsters out there. Big Mom, Kaido, Doflamingo, etc., that know about the haki game. They've been doing this for years, decades, okay? And then when you look at the fights that Luffy has had since New World, okay, he beat Hardy Jones very easily. Okay, he beat Caesar Clown very easily. Now in the anime, it's gonna show differently. In the anime, it gonna show that Luffy struggled a little bit, but they only did that because I guess they wanted to be a little bit more dramatic. So I'm going by the main version. He beat them. He beat them very ready. Doflamingo, it's a different story. He got decimated. Well, I'm sorry, he didn't get decimated. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about somebody else. Doflamingo, he had to go Gear 4. Mind you, he needed help for that fight, majority of that fight too, because he fought with Law against Doflamingo in trouble. And then it became a one-on-one after that. And Luffy was not strong and or fast enough to put them together for him to beat Doflamingo. Hence Gear 4. And then when he went to Gear 4, that's when he started going wild. That's when he started to beat the dog shit out of Doflamingo. However, Gear 4 had a timer. So if it wasn't for the townspeople, Luffy would not have won that fight. Because Doflamingo was still rearing and ready to go after that. So there's that. So he really struggled that. Whole cake. He gets the whole cake. He struggled against crack. Okay? Dude had to sit there and get assistance from Nami to really to beat this dude. And mind you, that fight took what? A day? Or something like that? Like he literally fought dude the whole day. Literally fought him the whole day. And won barely because of Nami's help. Then, he goes after Big Mom in Gear 4, mind you. Kong Gun. King Kong Gun. I think it was King Kong Gun? I forgot which attack it was. Big Mom says this is a mosquito bite. and whisked this kid away in Gear 4 with just haki. And dude deflated, knocked out and deflated back into base form. Then we get to katakuri. Okay, I still say to this day, and I'm gonna make a video about this as well. I still say to this day, Luffy did not officially win that fight just because of how powerful this dude. He was too powerful for Luffy at that time. Now, yes, Luffy had more stamina than Katakuri. Yes, he did. Katakuri had monster stamina too. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But Katakuri was better in everything else. Haki, strength, speed, hand to hand. Like, dude. Sorry, guys. Dude was better all over the place. Now, here's the thing. Katakuri had to injure himself because one of his annoying sisters, I forgot who it was, but she was mad annoying. You know, kind of hurt, not hurt Luffy, but distracted him while Katakuri was able to manage to get a blow off of Luffy. And, you know, homie is very honorable, so he damaged himself. And even when he did that, Luffy still was struggling. Still was struggling to get hits off of this man. He did do a little bit better, but remember, Katakuri at this point was damaged. So, you know, and again, at the end, I feel like Katakuri would have kept going, but he just gave up. I feel like that's what happened. So, if you want to say that's an official win, okay, fine. But in my opinion, I don't think it's an official win. But let's move on to Kaido. Finally. So we're on to Kaido, okay? Soon as he gets on this island, he gets into it with Kaido. This man knocks him out in one hit. One hit. I have never seen Luffy get knocked out in one hit before. By a main villain. I've never seen that before. Kaido was on a different breed, bro. Different breed. Knocked this kid out with one Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt! Good. Good. Mind you, and I gotta give it to Luffy a little bit because he was and for whatever reason, Kaido has been weak against Luffy when it comes to his dragon form. And that's because Luffy can hit hard. He's a hard hitter. He's a very hard hitter. Okay? Still think he was kind of using haki earlier when he fought Kaido the first time. But he didn't like he really didn't fully grasp what he was doing. Because if you look at the anime, and I didn't notice this in the manga, but in the anime, if you look at it, he has the aura around him. That's red. That's like he's forming um I just had it in my head. He's forming armament haki, but it's not really there yet. But he was only able to do this in Kaido Dragon form. But then when Kaido went into base form, Luffy went Gear 4, and then that's when he got this decimated. So he decimated Luffy one hit in his strongest form, which is insane. And then you get to the fights that we got into in Onishigami. Roof piece, if you want to call it that. And at this point, Luffy just kept getting knocked out. One by one by one by one. So, here we are. Now, for those of you that are watching, I'm speaking at this from the manga and the anime, so yeah. So for those of you that are just watching the anime, if this is gonna be spoiler time, so if you don't want to get spoiled, come back, watch the thing, and come back. Okay. So here's the thing. Even in Gear 5, Luffy got a slight advantage, but it was quickly overcome because Kaido was analyzing what Gear 5 was. And Kaido was able to get over on Luffy still. Even when Luffy did the Onishigama fist. I think it's Barringa or something like that. Kaido let him do that because I guess he wanted to show Luffy that he has no hope of winning and that he was stronger because this is where. Sorry. So because this is where he was talking at this point about haki and how haki is king. They say it's okay if you have a devil fruit, that's fine, but haki's where it's at. Even Gold Roger didn't have no devil fruit. He was able to be the king of pirates. So that's what he wanted to show me. So and even again, this is a fight I really think he like Luffy officially lost. He officially lost because he kept getting knocked out. He kept getting knocked out by this dude. He kept getting knocked out. Now, mind you, as the fight progressed, Luffy got better because he was able to use Rio. Well, he was using Rio anyway to knock Kaido down, but Kaido was still getting out. And then it got to a point where Luffy could use Conqueror's haki in his fist. Can use Conqueror's haki hits with the Rio, mind you. At least that's what I think he was doing. So even that was still not enough to put this man down. And according to Kaido, when it's one on one, bet on Kaido. Mostly. So I do think this was too early for Luffy to really deal with Kaido. I really do. Now, if Luffy had like maybe 5 years training, I think he would have been able to beat almost everybody. Almost. You know. Pre-Gear 5. Now, I don't know. I don't think he would have maybe. I think he would have been able to reach conquerors and armament haki much quicker. Maybe like when we got to Doflamingo. Maybe if he did like a, let's say he did like a 5 year top skip instead of two, I felt like he probably would have, done that. Yeah, I feel like he would have done that quickly. But not with Rayleigh though. I don't think that would have happened because remember, Rayleigh said you need to fight against high level skilled people in order to raise up your haki. So Luffy did do that with Kaido and other people, but with Kaido specifically. And he's been able to do Conqueror's Haki's hits. So he's been able to do Conqueror's Haki hits with the Rio. But Luffy lacked experience, and that's his problem. Luffy lacks a lot of experience. And that's the problem. Because remember, he just set sail like two years ago. And in the span of the East Blue, like the first episode until we get to like Shabody, that's a few months. How that's not a year is insane to me. How it's not a year between that time, but still, it's weird timeline wise. But still, Luffy was able to learn about hockey and stuff in 2 years. Now again, he wasn't able to go full tilt because he had to like kind of still fight stronger people to really gain stronger hockey or whatever. So remember, there's that too. Mm. But yeah, but still, he just didn't have that experience, and I feel like that's where Luffy's main problem lied. He just did not have the experience. Because remember, he's fighting against people that's been in the game for like 20, 30 years, a little bit more. That's why he loses a lot before he actually wins. That's the thing. And when it comes to Kaido, Kaido had a lot of more experience than Luffy did. I feel like Luffy needed more training to really deal with Kaido. But again, the way that Oda's telling the story, he had to do it a certain way. But I did like that. Well, maybe not like, but I kind of understood why he did it a little bit more. He had to nerf Kaido. He had to nerf this dude. You had to nerf him to have Luffy get a chance of winning. And what do I say by nerf? I mean him holding up Onishigami. while he was fighting. Now, there's people that saying that, well, they never said that. He was like that affected him. Nobody never said that, which is not true because I think it was Yamato. I it had to be Yamato that said to Momonosuke or something like that, like, yo, once he reaches his, once uh what's his name? Once Kaido like knocks out or gets tired enough to where he can't hold it no more, the Onishigama's gonna fall down on the capital. So that's taking up a lot of energy too. Because remember, this dude is holding up an entire island by himself and fighting 20, 30 people. That takes a lot of stamina to do. And now, mind you, Kaido has monster stamina. He does. He does. He has monster stamina. Can go on for days. This man was fighting 20 people the same night and whooped all their asses. All of them. Which is why I'm saying it was too early for Luffy to fight this man. He needed like a good 5 years training for him to really take on Kaido somewhat even. Because I think the thing, and because again, the thing I think what messed up Luffy was his experience. And that's been with a lot of his fights, starting from Doflamingo. That's with a lot of his fights. He's fighting, when he fights the Shichibukai and up, they have more experience than him. So that's why he struggles a hell of a lot. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do think it was too soon for Luffy to fight Kaido. I really do. Now, if you think differently, please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, I really want to know what you guys think. But yeah, but that's what I feel. That's what I feel. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think we're gonna end it here, y'all. For those of you that came through, thank you so much for coming through. If you're watching this video now, please smash on that like button, smash on that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. Definitely comment down below. And guys, I will see you in the next episode, okay? Alright, y'all. We out of here. Deuces, keep safe, stay cool, okay? Because it's gonna be hot out.